Have you ever wondered why all the pictures in a good coloring book feel like they belong together? No matter which page you turn to, you never feel like you've left that specific place. Today, you are stepping past the boundaries of the crayon. You are taking on the role of the artist, the designer, and the universe creator. To build a universe, we start with a theme. Think of your theme like the neighborhood where all your drawings live. It's the reason why a dragon feels at home next to a castle, but might look a little lost sitting in a modern office. If your theme is dragons, your pages might be filled with tall stone castles, shining piles of treasure, and knights in heavy armor. If you choose a dinosaur theme, we would expect to see prehistoric ferns, erupting volcanoes, and ancient fossils. And if you build a superhero theme in outer space, your pages will naturally be filled with soaring rockets and hidden asteroid bases. The theme acts like the invisible glue. It takes a stack of random paper and makes it feel like one single, cohesive world. But what happens when you flip the page and find something that seems totally out of place? Imagine turning the page of a fantasy book and seeing a scaly dragon wearing a racing helmet, gripping the steering wheel of a modern sports car. That might seem like a mistake, but if you have decided that your world is about mythical creatures competing in the Grand Prix, it fits perfectly. A page can be incredibly surprising and unexpected, as long as you have built a world that allows for those unique combinations. When you consistently put specific things in your world, like giving every character a fast car, you are setting the rules. Once you decide how your world works, you have the power to make even the wildest ideas feel like they belong. If the theme is the glue holding the world together, the story is the map that moves your characters forward. This flowchart shows the foundational building blocks of any story. To start, you need to identify exactly who the story is about, the characters, and where it takes place, the setting. Once we know the who and the where, we establish the beginning. This is the character's starting point, before anything goes wrong. Then, the character encounters a problem or discovers a goal. This is the specific challenge they need to solve. That challenge pushes us into the middle. This is the action phase, where the character struggles, tries different solutions, and works actively to fix the problem. Eventually, they reach the ending, the moment the problem is finally solved and the character's world changes for the better. When we hook all these moments together, from the very first page to the very last, we create a plot, the path your character travels. The story is the engine that makes a world that is standing still start to move. Let's see how this engine works in practice. Meet Luna, a young dragon who lives high up in a bustling cloud village. In the beginning, Luna has a clear problem. She is terrified of flying, and she can only watch as the other dragons soar through the sky. In the middle of the story, an unexpected event forces her into action. A strong gust of wind blows a helpless creature into the sky. Luna's ending arrives when she bravely lets go of her branch, flies into the wind, and pulls the creature to safety. Your coloring book actually has two themes working at the same time. You have the visual theme, which is what we see, like Luna's wings and the fluffy clouds, and you have the story theme, which is the deeper message you choose to share with the world. The deeper message of Luna's adventure is courage. It's about finding the strength to try, even when you are scared. When you understand both of these layers, you can build a coloring book that has an exciting setting and a meaningful heart. This animated diagram shows how we map those big ideas onto our physical project, an 8-page booklet. In this format, every rectangle on the page represents a specific moment in time. Panel 1 serves as your cover, introducing the title and the hero to your reader. Panels 2 and 3 establish the beginning, showing us the character in their normal setting. The center panels, 4 and 5, introduce the problem and capture the action of the middle, and the final panels, 6 through 8, provide the resolution, the ending, and the celebration. When you draw them, every individual panel will look completely different, but they remain tightly connected by the plot. Planning your zine this way shows that every rectangle isn't just a place to draw, it's a specific step in a timeline that keeps your adventure moving forward. Now it is time for you to stop observing and start creating. What will the subject of your world be? What is your character's name, and what do they love doing most? What is the main problem they need to solve, and how will they move from their beginning, through the middle, to reach their end? Taking on the title of author and designer means trusting your own ideas and turning them into a coloring book universe that only you could invent.